I thought the hardest part was building the app, but actually the real challenge was getting people to use it. The first matches were amazing. 1 or 2 games a week, always the same guys. It was simple, but it worked. But I wanted to grow fast, too fast. I ran ads, I launched everywhere in Portugal, but soon all the games were empty. So here's what I learned about how not to grow an app. I quit my job to launch my own football app in Portugal. And I have only 1 year to make it work. I wanted to move fast, so I published the app everywhere in Portugal. And at the same time, I tried to do some advertisement on Instagram in order to reach as many people as possible. I was thinking that from one day to another, there would be games in Porto, Lisbon, Braga, everywhere. But I was wrong. During the first month, I spent 1,000 euros in Instagram ads. As you know, I did everything by myself. I was watching endless YouTube videos, explaining how to start an ad campaign. I was trying to take all the precautions to be able to create nice creatives that people would interact with. That brought me about 3,600 clicks and almost 300,000 people saw the ads. And yet, most of them never joined a single game. It looked like reach, but it was all noise. Too wide, too empty. People downloaded the app, but there were no games around them. To make this work, I needed organizers, not just players, but people to actually create games. But convincing someone to stop using WhatsApp and try a new app, not easy. Here's the problem. It's like the chicken or the egg. No organizers, no matches. No matches, no players. And no players, no organizers. The team feature was there from day one. My idea was to bring futsal, 5-a-side, 7-a-side teams into the app so they could organize matches and play each other. Because so far everything was done through good old Instagram stories, but there were no teams on the app yet. And I didn't know any, because it was too early. Sometimes you think you're building value, but the thing is you're just adding complexity for people who are not even there yet. I also tried a referral system. First game free for invited players. Great idea in theory, but total mess in reality. I had no way to give the discount in the app, so I had no way to give the discount in the app. I had to be there in person. It was manual, time-consuming, exhausting, and it cost me money every single time. And the worst part, I was also running Instagram ads about this referral, meaning that I was paying for the ads and paying for the games. And let's just say it didn't scale. For months, I didn't even have an iPhone. I was building blind, and I had no idea what iOS users were actually seeing. In fact, at the beginning, I was using a simulator on the MacBook I had to buy. It was enough for the first month, but as soon as you add more complexity to the project, you have to run it on a physical device. And guess what? Most of the bugs, they were on iOS. Of course, one day I decided this had to stop, so I used my work allowance to buy a brand new iPhone. It changed everything. Every time I wanted to change something in the app, I had to build a whole new version and submit it to Apple and Google. Sometimes the review took 2 hours, sometimes 2 days. And during that time, the app might be broken. So I realized I needed more control. I built a dynamic configuration system. Now, I can activate, deactivate features remotely, update configuration, without needing a new version. If something breaks, I can react fast. It gave me flexibility and honestly, peace of mind. After all of that, I made a choice. Stop going wide. Stay local and focus on Porto. I started creating more and more games in Porto, and I think I met almost all the players in person. It was slower, but it was real. And little by little, it started working again. Then winter came, I was in France, and that's when I realized how much I was relying on few key people.